All right, so a couple people have been asking me about the vlogs, if I stopped, what's going on. It's good to hear a couple people kind of interested in the fact that they were watching them and getting something out of them, whether it was just keeping up with the farm work and what we were doing there, learning something, or just me gallivanting around. Anyways, I shot some stuff in September, put it on my computer, didn't really edit it. Been busy, things have been happening on the farm, but nothing I've really felt personally was worthy of a whole episode. So I'll go ahead and do a little recap of everything that I shot over that time so it doesn't go to waste. So enjoy it, watch it, but stay around for the end so we can have a conversation. I want to kind of ask you something. So summer's over, July-August break on the site. Glad we missed a lot of that heat. But two of the segments have been solarizing, and there were some cover crops that did end up taking. We saw that when we planted them at the end of June, some of them didn't take. So what it looked like is some of the birds have eaten some of the seeds. However, we can see one segment that did take with the Sudan grass. You've got a segment that was solarizing, and then we also have a segment that was not solarizing. So let's take a look at what happens when you solarize. So previously this was all grass and weeds, and we wanted to go ahead and just kind of start over, and the solarizing helped kill most of it. So we'll see once we get these all off what it looks like. But first, we need to mow. Hours in. It's been a hot one, but it actually looks like it might rain. So today's part one, put a dent in. Come back tomorrow, part two. Day two back out here. Got a volunteer out here helping out a little bit. Also got some tomato plants given to us that someone didn't need, and well, let's get to it. Two segments mowed. Antonio here is pulling weeds back from the edge. In a second here, we're going to go ahead and move the tarps from where they are to the other segments, and we'll get to see what's underneath. So as you can see, the solarization really did a good job. I'll put a link somewhere here to the video where we did the solarizing a couple months back. And you can kind of see what it looked like beforehand and kind of what it does now. Really, the only thing left is the debris left over, which we can bring a simple rake across and take up everything from here at this point. So we're saving a good amount of labor and sweat from having to kill or try to remove the root systems of the grass and weeds. And now we've got the other two segments solarizing over here. And that's it. Huge shout out to Antonio for coming out today. Hopefully it will reduce our weeding needs this season.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming to the 2016 Florida Local Food Summit.
No, it doesn't matter, but put 2 bags in at a time so that it's not uneven.
Out here at the Florida Local Food Summit this weekend. Workshops, classes, connections, getting to meet people. It's great getting to hang out with a bunch of people that have the same kind of passions, interests, lifestyle.
This was such a really, I was excited that the chefs caught wind of this item.
And that's also why you will want to fertilize your trees.
Ooh-wee. Foggy. Looking kind of like a little halo effect here. Florida humidity.
That's where I learned how to do a lot of vegetable farming. And so here, you know, we just let it
do well here, but just read your seed descriptions. If it says, you just want to hang out with it.
You know, like we're talking about authenticity. We're talking about.
All right, so racing against the rain right now. We've got to get these tomatoes in the ground today. So compared to where we had them growing last season, we're trying to remove them from the direct vicinity, not in the same spot, but also not super close to where they were before. This is for nutrients, pests, disease, things that you try to separate, or either plant different varieties in the place where other varieties were before. Oh, drops. All right, so one of the things that we're doing here is we're gonna plant them up to about here. It's gonna send out roots along the sides here as well. It's gonna give it a overall longer support system as opposed to just putting it in right where it started out in the trays. And that's it. Went ahead and gave them a nice little heavy watering, even though it's about to rain. But right now, as they're getting in, they need that water. But tomorrow's sunny, and it's gonna be a good day. So for those who have been watching and probably want to keep watching, or if this is the first time you're watching, you can go back and watch all the old vlogs. What do you want out of this if you like it? Do you like short little, like 2-minute what's going on the farm? That doesn't have to be super long, super exhaustive, just little videos. Or would you prefer a more well-rounded video that came out at more maybe like the 5-minute mark or so, if it had more information? Do you like when I talk to the camera? Do you like just watching what I'm doing in time lapses? Do you like when I include personal vlog stuff in there? Do you wish they were separate? Do you wish it was farm and personal, or just kind of mishmash what I've been doing lately? Please let me know, either in the comments on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you're watching this on right now. But I want to hear kind of why you watch and what keeps you watching and where you see the future of these going. Thanks.